Okay, so I know we just talked about, building on social media, building your brand. I want to niche it down a little bit further and just give you guys a mindset of what really helped me find success early in this business, because I feel when you join, your mindset becomes, okay, I just have to be posting about products and business, and it kind of is overwhelming for people to think that they're transitioning to do that. And I want to take a minute to explain that's actually not what we want to do here. We want to teach you how to post effectively and what that looks like in order for you to get results, okay? So I want you to look at it like this. Like we talked about, we're bringing in customers and distributors. That's our goal in this business. But more importantly, our goal in this business is to be a brand where when we talk about products and when we talk about the business opportunity, there's already some sort of connection from the people that have been watching us be on social media that they're interested to reach out. So for example, I see people that just do products and just do business posts, and they don't really find any success because it's a little spammy and people want to do business with people. And so this is a strategy that I want to lay out for you that's going to help you get the best results, okay? So if you had to break down your posting into 3 different categories. The first category would be products. That's going to be what we talk about to attract customers to our business. The second category is going to be what we call lifestyle or business posts, and this is what's going to attract distributors to our business. But the third thing is what we like to call niche or filler posts. And what that means is it's the content or the value that we're bringing to our social media pages outside of the product and the business. So for example, when I enroll the amount that I do, I always enroll a lot of customers and a lot of distributors every single month off social media. A lot of the times when people come into my network, it's actually not because they've seen me post about the business or they've seen me post about the product. It's because they've seen me post about my niche or my brand. That has now brought them into my network. And then my consistency with dripping the products and the business within my social media is what's piquing their interest to either want to become a lead and show me that they're interested, be a customer, or join my team. And then as you can imagine, the more we're doing this, the more the results compound, okay? So I want to give you a couple quick tips for how you're going to be posting about each of these things and how you can break this down. I would almost get a piece of paper and write a couple notes down with this. So, when it comes to products, okay, our company has over 50 products, and I'm going to recommend that you don't talk about all 50 of them, right? We don't want to overwhelm your whole network. What I do is I talk about products that I love and I use every day, and it's easy for me to talk about, and I'm repetitive with them. You'll get some products in your kit, but for example, I got a couple sitting here. Every day I use my gummies. I'm obsessed with them. These have helped me literally shrink my waist and lower my BMI, and I've lost weight with them, and I love them. Our ThermoFight X, same thing. It's a supplement. I walk around, I take 2 of these while I'm eating, and it actually helps me burn a lot of fat. So these are 2 that I talk about every single day. I would say choose 3 to 5, maybe ones that are in your kit, ones that you know that you want to order from your back office. And when you talk about these products, think less about having to sell and be salesy. What I do is I just share. Like if you look at my profile or my stories or my TikToks, you're gonna see that when I show these products, it's usually me making my coffee in the morning or me making my celery juice in the morning, and I'm talking while I'm making it. It's very low pressure. I'm showing how it's done. I drink it on the screen, and I talk about the benefits. I really think that if you want to sell products, you need to start talking about how something makes you feel. Now, at the beginning of this, you won't have those testimonies yet, probably, but we have testimonies that you're able to share from other people that really show them how these products are making them feel and look, and before and afters, and feelings and emotions are what make people want to take action into buying a product, right? So choose a couple products. We'll show you where you can post about your products and just some creative ways for you to drip this on your social media. But I just want you to know that it's not going to be you posting stock images of a bottle and saying, here, buy my product, it's $50. No one's going to feel any connection to that, okay? So when you do that one type of post, that's going to be the thing that starts attracting distributors or customers to you, sorry. And some people may need to see that post or you making your coffee on your stories multiple times before they reach out to you, and that's okay. So our goal for this at the beginning of your business is to just get you with a couple products and starting to consistently share some testimonies, some before and afters. And again, we're going to be here to walk you through every single conversation that you need help with, okay? So Secondly, the other post that you are going to start dripping into your social media is talking about the business. Now, talking about the business is going to allow people to know that you have a business opportunity. And just because we post about products, it doesn't mean that people know we have a business opportunity. So at the beginning of my business, how I started sharing this was just being excited. I was just generally being excited. I wasn't trying to sell anybody. I was just saying things like, you guys, I watched this girl, build a full-time income that lived 3 cities over. I was super skeptical, but I saw her do all these amazing things. Like, I was using her story, right? I saw her do these amazing things. She had a life that I wanted, and I just figured that if I could make a little bit of extra money online, I'd be so excited about it. So I partnered with one of the top earning teams. I'm excited to see where this is going to take me. Things like that, right? I would show people that I was holding my brand new baby at home, and I would take a picture and I would say, oh my gosh, I just got off a fire training and I'm learning how to build this business, and I was so nervous before I joined, but when I see how really simple it is and there's so much support and there is so much able to be made in something like this, I'm excited and I can't wait to see where this is going to take me, right? Then I got my first paycheck. Then I earned my first 4-in-1 bonus. It was not called 4-in-1 back then, but let's just say it's 4-in-1 now, right? You're taking a picture of that. You're showing people that you just put gas in your car because of that business. You're excited. You're like, I'm just moving along. You're taking people on the journey. So don't feel like you have to have this big success story to start talking about the business. Start where you are. Everybody starts at square one. But we will have some, later on in the training, some tips on what you can say or how you can portray the business and show the business dripping into your social media and different ways that you can do that as you build, okay? But this is the most last and important thing, okay? What I really want you to start thinking about is what your niche or brand is going to be. Now, I know that sounds like a big, scary business word to some people. When I first heard it, I was like, I don't have a niche. And this is by the time I was already at the top of the company. But what a niche or a brand is just you. Okay, like it's who you are. And the great thing about this business and building it on social media is who you are is perfect enough, okay? Like, you don't have to be me. I don't have to be like her. I don't have to be like this person. I remember going to one of my first events and meeting all these people that were the top of this company, and they were very different from me, right? Like, they were very different from me, and feeling to myself, I don't think I can fit in here because I'm not like that. They were like picture perfect, polished, got it together all the time. I imagine they have white couches in their house, and I'm like, I got Jello on my wall. I'm like, we're just not the same. And when I tried to keep up with the Joneses and be different, it actually didn't bring me any results. But when I just stepped into who I was and authentically and started sharing things like that on social media, like most of you probably already are, this is where people found these posts. They were like, wow, she's funny, or wow, I have the same interest, or we're relatable here. And those are the posts that usually grab people's attention. And now once you're grabbing someone's attention with other posts like that, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok are now saying, oh, Sherry liked Jackie's post about, cooking or whatever. They commented on it. They want to be friends. They're friends. They want to see more of each other's stuff. All of a sudden, now my coffee videos are showing up in Sherry's in Sherry's timeline. And really, this is how it starts. Okay. So how do you find your niche? How do you find your niche? How do you find your brand? You need to think about things that make you you, things that make you happy, things that make you just your heart full. Like, what is it, right? Maybe you're a homeschooling mom. Maybe you love to travel. I just enrolled a distributor who is a professional singer in Hawaii. Like, what a cool niche. Maybe you're, and if your thing is like, I'm a mom, I came in and my first thought was, I'm a mom. You need to be more specific in what kind of mom you are. Like, are you a mom of one? Are you a boy mom? Are you a girl mom? Do you have twins? Do you have a blended family? Like, you can really take whatever it is that comes to mind and dissect it a little back further. That's what we love about Facebook groups and growing a business on social media is there is a space for everyone and everything, right? We have, I'm just thinking of different niches within our teams. We have Courtney Bowman, and her little tiny dog travels with her everywhere. We have Alexa, she's a retired Olympic athlete, right? That's in her niche. I think about Sophia and Courtney, and they have hilarious mom TikToks that just go viral and are hilarious. you know, I just think of so many. I think of Krista and her homeschooling and just all like the cute designs that she does for her house and like the gifts, and just she's so like arts and crafts and like just so good at it, you know. I think about, there's so many people, oh my gosh, there's just so many people. I think about everyone that has their unique sense of what they do and what they believe in and what they like to do and what their dreams are and the type of personality they are. Like my niche is, you know, literally living in Canada, right? I literally talked about living in Canada. I talk about what I find to be funny mom jokes, you know, those funny memes about your kids not listening to you or, you know, whatever. And like I share those. Now, obviously living in Mexico, my niche has become Canadian living in Cabo. So my goal for you right now is I want you in the comments, okay, to put 3 to 5 things that could possibly be your niche or things that you feel like you want to talk about on social media. And I promise you, like, some of it may sound silly to you. It only sounds silly to you because it's your life. Other people will connect with it. I've had people that are like, oh, I have bulldogs. This is my niche. I want to connect with other bulldog moms. You know, I think about Maggie. She's a cat mom. Alexa, she's a cat mom. Like this is things that I look about and I think about when I read their pages. And so what you're going to start to do is most of your content is going to be things that are shareable within your niche, right? Most of my content is me out with my kids. Most of my content is me sharing something funny that I saw on the internet about being a mom. A lot of my content is us taking you for the view of where we live and where we came from and sharing our story. A lot of our content is you know, what else do I talk about? You know, the food that we eat, right? Traveling, okay? But as much as that's on my page, I do every single day drip in my business and my products. Now, what's happening with this is it's giving you a strategy for people to look at you for something more than a business, because you are more than a business and you should talk about it, and you are going to find people just like you by posting that. But once you have your niche down, we're going to show you how you can effectively grow your network with people within that niche. And I'm going to show you in another video. So call to action for this video is to, you know, maybe flip through the website, okay? See how, like, what products you want to talk about. If you have favorite products that you talk about, throw them in the chat below. I'll put mine below here. If you need help with finding your niche, just write a couple things in the chat about you below and tag me or tag your sponsor, and we can give you some ideas of how you can turn that into a niche. Give us some facts about you. What makes your heart smile? What are things that you've gone through in your life? Like, we'll help you narrow this down. I know this can be a little overwhelming, but don't overthink it. Just literally, who are you? And we'll help you keep it very simple. And then basically taking this stuff and posting it on social media, this is now letting people know that you're open for business. I will give you a screen recording of what I mean on my page so you can kind of see what it looks like from a bird's eye view of like looking at it from my account. So I hope this helped, and we'll see you in the next video.